Today is the first day of the rest of my life, and more importantly, today is the first day of back to classics, right? Back to good content. I'm not saying that I'm gonna make exclusively bangers from now on, but there'll be a significantly smaller amount of videos made just so that I have an upload for the day. That's gotta be exciting. I finished my exam and thus finished the term, and I've got to say it went pretty well. The studying paid off. The exam was not too bad, and I have it on good authority that I will still be in university come September, and I won't be resitting anything. I'm pretty sure. Um. Oh, okay. So, basically, I've just had a good day. This is the day after that I'm recording this video, and I've just had a great old day. I went about, ate some food, bought some old games. I bought some old GameCube games that I will play on the channel. I bought a One Piece game, a Naruto game, and I bought Melee. I'm obviously gonna play Melee on the channel. I've been hyping that one up for a while, so expect that one soon. And yeah, I had a good old day. I bought a Luffy figure. I bought a Funko Pop. Now you're probably thinking, oh, Funko Pops. It's cool to hate Funko Pops, and I agree, it is cool to hate Funko Pops, and I don't love them myself. But I think my passion for this fucking guy, Luffy, kind of overrides the kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't even really call it a dislike, just my complete like disregard towards Funko Pops. People go absolutely mad for these things. They do. People love Funko Pops, and it's easy to see why. A lot of series that are underrepresented, their only fucking option is Funko Pops. And you know, as someone who's been in that position, right? There's not a lot of there's no Baby Metal figures, but there are Baby Metal Funkos. So you know, I bought those Baby Metal Funkos, and back in 2000, like what, 17, 2016, whatever year I bought them, that sent me back like 60 quid, which doesn't sound like a lot to pay for three figures. Like, it's not that much. Um, you know, I would have been like 13 or 14. That's some serious cash when you're that age. But it was all worth it because like there's no other way to get figures of the Baby Metal. And as it turned out, that aged kind of poorly because, you know, Yui Metal leaves like a year later. But you know, I still like the Baby Metal Funkos, even though I'm not super keen on the Funko art style. I do not think they're like that ugly. People are always like, "Oh, Funkos, they're so ugly," and it's like, not really. They're like fine, right? They're not like I can't complain too much about them. And there are some Funkos that genuinely look alright. I think like the Pokemon Funkos, they look pretty decent because they're like animals anyway. It's only really when they're depicting humans that they kind of look off. Like they have these Sonic Funkos that I actually kind of like the look of. Not enough to buy them because I'm not big on figures in the first place. Like I don't usually buy a lot of figures. This has been a newfound thing when I started recently when I finished One Piece, which wasn't that recent because it was like I read it over the summer, so it was like I think I probably caught up in like August or something. So it has been a decent amount of time. No, it wouldn't have been August. It would have been later than that because I was still reading it when I was in university, and August would have been before I went back. So I guess probably like October or something. It wasn't that late in the year, like it wasn't November, but it might have been October. Um, and yeah, it's been like a new thing after finishing this. I'm like, oh, this Luffy guy, fucking can't get enough of him. Um, I don't think I mean, I'll talk about One Piece in more detail when I play the One Piece games, because in general with One Piece stuff, I don't want to like spoil it. So like I did in the Chibi Robo video talk about some One Piece spoilers, but it was 4.5 hours in or something like that, so I just thought like it doesn't really matter. But if I'm going to talk about One Piece, I'll do it on the One Piece video, and I'll make it pretty clear that it's a spoilers One Piece video, because I don't want to, you know, ruin any of the show's best moments for people in the audience, particularly since a lot of the audience is actually just my friends, and I've been, you know, badgering them to read One Piece for ages. So, you know. But yeah, it's been a new thing with this Luffy guy, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, this is kind of cool. So I saw this figure, and it's Gear 2 Luffy, and that doesn't mean anything if you haven't seen One Piece, but for the people who have seen One Piece, or at least know what Gear 2 is, you probably realize, like, oh yeah, I get why that would be a desirable, like, figure, right? So I bought this Gear 2 Luffy figure. It's pretty fucking awesome. Like, it's a Funko Pop, but it's not ugly. It looks pretty cool in my opinion. I'm just defending the purchase because I know people absolutely hate the things. Honestly, the fandom for hating Funkos is probably bigger than the fandom for actually buying and selling Funkos, because most people, they just see like, oh yeah, it's Walter White from Breaking Bad, I like that, I'm gonna buy that thing. But some people, they absolutely love Funko Pops, and they all they do is buy and sell Funko Pops, and I guess I respect it, honestly. Like any like collecting thing, I think is usually pretty interesting. So, you know, I'll respect it. It's not my thing. What else was I gonna say? I had this pumpkin curry. I don't know if I told this story on Melon Keeper Gold before, but a couple weeks ago, or maybe like a month ago at this point, honestly, I had this pumpkin curry that was like the best fucking thing in the world. At least the best meal I've eaten since becoming vegetarian, but I genuinely think it's the tastiest thing I've ever eaten. And the entire, like, you know, time I've been studying, I've just been thinking about this curry. Like, I need to go back to that place to get this curry. And I finally did. I finally took the pilgrimage to go and get this curry, and it was absolutely worth it. I do genuinely think it's my favorite meal that I've had. It's so fantastic. Um, it was like a Japanese like rice bowl with pumpkin and katsu curry sauce. It was great. It was great. And honestly, that's it. I got home. I was like, I'll record a new video. I do have other videos, but I feel like this video had to be specific. Like, I wanted to record a video about the fact that I'm now finished with university for the foreseeable future. I'm basically free to spend as much time working on these videos as I want. So hopefully the summer of Melon Keeper Gold leads to better content. But I make no promises whether it actually will or not. But yeah, overall, it was just wanting to share that life update. And to be honest, I don't think I'm good enough at bunny hopping to beat this level, is what I'm learning. So yeah, thanks for watching.